Your point's well taken, but since we've got you guys in the room right now and not leadership, I have to ask another tactical question. Senator Lee, you talked about this being extortion, basically, tactically, to force your hand on this bill.
It is.
Why not turn that around and say, we're not going to support a time agreement. We need to kick this thing into next year, or force the issue this week, as opposed to giving everybody another week to drag their feet and put, force the extortion on your position.
Yeah, I mean, that's part of the process that we started last night by offering up this continuing resolution that would give us a few weeks. And again, it's very important to emphasize that CR, the one I introduced, or anyone like it, still wouldn't preclude them from doing an omnibus. I'm not likely to vote for the reasons I've mentioned, but still wouldn't preclude that. It's just that it would allow it to move forward without the extortive threat. So no one has offered a persuasive, compelling answer to me on that question. And until such time as they do, I'm going to continue to throw that up as the kind of approach that I think we should take. It doesn't have to be that exact formulation. It could be that. I'm open to a slightly longer or a slightly shorter window than I described, or weekly CRs automatically renewing unless Congress acts otherwise. But the point is just that there's no reason to create this artificial deadline. Now, those who do it usually say we don't like CRs, CRs are bad, and we can't extend the date, we can't extend the amount of time on which we're operating under a continuing resolution. Well, that's rich. And the reason it's rich is because we've been operating under a continuing resolution this fiscal year since September 30th. 2.5 months. What I'm proposing is just a few weeks. And so if they're now proposing, oh, we can do a week CR, but no more than that. Why is that the magic number? So 2.5 months plus 1 week is okay, but a few weeks beyond that is not. That's completely uncompelling. And I'd love to hear their answer to that. They have yet to provide one.
No conversation
Right.
since the end of September.
None.
Let me quick add. So when you're all reporting on this, I hope you report that at least these three senators who supported Senator Lee's proposal for a CR. We don't like CRs. It is a bad way of, it just describes dysfunction. But we're all willing to support a CR that takes us into, I think February 7th was the date.
February 4th.
So don't be blaming us for a government shutdown. We're happy to accommodate that. Okay, lay the blame at the people who set up this grotesque and coercive process.
Our approach diminishes the threat of a shutdown. Theirs enhances it, deliberately so.
Can I follow up on that? What I don't hear from any of you, and stop me if I'm wrong, is any appetite from any of the three of you to pursue a shutdown to make this point.
No,
is that right?
we do not want a shutdown.
Okay.
That is the opposite of what we want. That's why we're proposing the approach that we have, because it de-escalates.
It'll be their choice.